What is happening, guys? I'm back again, Paul from Paul Jamie Construction, with another video. Today I'm going to be doing an EPDM rubber roof on this summer house garden room behind me.
Music licensing reimagined.
Right, guys, whew, that's probably the hardest bit of the day, that getting it up. It weren't too bad. We had two downstairs, lifted it up, I squatted underneath, banged it on my shoulder, and got it up there. Phone's going now, look. So, as you can see, get your rubber out. You need to let it settle in. You need to let it relax. They say like half an hour. It's a bit cold today, so it might take a bit longer. There's a little bit of prep work to do on the trims, which I'll show you. And around the perimeter, you've got two different types of glue. You've got one for the field area, the main area, which is water-based glue, and then you need a 6-inch contact adhesive strip all the way around the edge. So what I like to do is mark 6 inches in on the perimeter, all the way around, use a chalk line, snap it on, just so I've got a nice guide, because you don't want the two glues to touch. If they touch, then it creates a reaction and a gas comes off, and you get yourself an air bubble, which you definitely don't want. Using a chalk line to mark 6-inch line all the way around the edge, 150mm. And so do that on all three sides. These are little things that you can do while you're waiting, while the rubber's relaxing. We've got to get a drip batten as well on that gutter edge, so I'll show you that in a minute as well. Guys, drip batten. So on your three sides, you'll have a curb trim, which I'll show you them in a bit, which is raised, so that doesn't allow the water to flow over the edges. And you need somewhere for the water to run off where your gutter's going to go. This is actually at the back of the garden, just to keep the gutter out of the way. So what you need to do is get some 2x1 batten or 25-38. Nail that flush or just below your fascia or your roof decking. And what that will do is it will allow enough of a space behind to get your gutter in. Otherwise, when your flat roof goes over the front, it will go behind the gutter. So that needs to go on all the way through. I'm just using a nail gun just to make life a bit easier. Two types of trim, as I was talking about earlier. You've got a curb trim, which has got an upstand. That'll go on the three sides and the back, and that stops any water going over the edge. Traditionally you do Harris rail with a felt roof, but you don't need to with that, so it's really good, really quick. And then you've got gutter trim, which is in two parts. It's got a chamfer on that. You nail that onto the drip batten that I've already put on with the pins supplied, little panel pins. Your rubber then goes over the top of that. And then you've got part two of that gutter trim, which is chamfered the opposite way, which locks in nice and tight. And then you've got black panel pins to sandwich all that together and stop any water leaking. So yeah, it's quite a good system. It's really fast. and really easy. Gutter trims, 2 parts. We've got the little one first with the little chamfer. The chamfer goes on the outside at the top. They haven't supplied no nails, what I'm slightly concerned about, because these feel really heavy. So I'm wondering whether these are going to go through or not. I've just got some ring shanks. Shall find out very shortly. Oh, straight in there. You only need a tack on these, really, because the when you nail the top one over, it's got the poly pins, black heads, and that will all push it all together and keep it nice and tight. But I'm still going to do every rafter. More the merrier. Right guys, so lines are all pinged out around the perimeter, the rubber's rolled out, relaxing, the drip battens on, and the first trim's on. Now you're ready to start gluing the rubber down. We're gonna have a cup of coffee, so I'll have another 20 minutes or so, and then I'll show you how to start gluing it down. Right, I'm just done my last checks, made sure that we've got enough cover on all the edges. A 9-inch roller and a broom, soft broom, that's what you're going to need. I've just screwed it, anything little you can do it on your hands and knees, but because it's quite a big area, I've just put the roller on the end of my broom and then save my old back. And I've got a bigger softy over there, a soft broom. Now it's time to roll the rubber back. I'll try and go as far as I can up to all my equipment that I've got up here. So try and sort of go 2/3 or something like that back. You can use a bit of down pipe just to try and keep it nice and neat as you roll it out. It doesn't make a huge difference. I've got a bit of 2x2 because I'm only on my jack up here, so that should make life a little bit easier rolling it back. With the edges, you want to fold them in on both sides, and then it should roll up nice. If you leave them overhanging, it's a nightmare to roll it up. So let's give it a go. I'm going to start getting the glue down now. Obviously that line that we put around the edge, we only want to go up to that line, okay? Just using the soft broom. Once that's out, you want to do as much as you can handle before it starts going tacky, otherwise the glue won't do its job. So in the summer you can only go like 300mm wide, and then you just roll it into the wet glue. Use the soft broom to push the air bubbles sort of in the middle and then out away. That's what I do, try and get rid of all the air bubbles. This was the reason that we string those lines out. You got your 2 lots of glue. So this is a contact adhesive that needs to be applied around the perimeter, and that'll be an instant bond just to tie it all in and sort of hold it all down. It's going to be quite a trick with this. You want to be able to touch it with your hand and you don't get nothing stringing off. Do not rush this stage because you will get bubbles in it, and especially this front edge. We want the water to shoot off that edge nicely into the gutter. We don't want anything blocking it, and it will look naffo as well. I like to start in the middle. Basically, once this stuff goes off, or once it touches, sorry, you will not get it off. So if we start in the middle and work out, we're reducing it by sort of 50%, aren't we? We're splitting it in half, so we're reducing the risk. So I always start from the middle and then work my way out. I'm going to carry on and get the rest of these done, and I'll be back in about 15 minutes, and then we get these trims set up and whacked on. I've not used these ones before, but they look quite smart actually. It looks almost like a powder coated finish. Sometimes they look quite cheap, plasticky. They look quite nice. I think they'll scratch easily, but a bit like cast iron effect. It's nice. So on the curb trims, you've got a little bit of sticker to come off, and that is your foam, so that stops the water going below. All you do is keep them flush on the corners, both ends. Work your way along, leave yourself a little 10mm gap, and we should have some joining pieces on there just to join it all together, so it's got a little expansion joint. I'm going to whiz round and get these nailed on, and then I will show you the gutter trims. Right, what's happening? Corners are all, sorry, the trims are all done. I'm just putting these corners on. So these are like a prefab corner. Just makes it look nice. You've got these tabs on the side, so you just pull whatever one off to where it's got to sit. So this one to that side. Slots over the top and gives it a nice little detail. I'll show you if I can get down there. Ooh. There's absolutely trees everywhere. Cameras all over the show. Right, hopefully we can see that. Just to get rid of that raw edge there. So you just pull that tab off, put a bit of mitre on there. This screw is fouling it here, so I might just take that out. Bit of mitre on one side, 2-part, and then we're all good. I'll get a finale swoop round in a minute for you, just to show you what it looks like. guys, I am done. Just got to get my tools down. Just had a quick sweep up, so thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Hope you learned something new and it gives you the confidence to go and do your own one. If not, drop me a DM and we'll come and sort it out for you. Take care guys, and I'll see you soon.